today is day 30. Wow, made it like a whole month. And today is more of a question. I want you guys to ask yourself, what's more important, what you acquire or who you become? You know, between what not only your whole goal of becoming successful, becoming, a better person, is it the end goal of being able to, get the cars, the fame, the people, attention and stuff like that? Or is it the person that you will be when you've succeeded, those accomplishments? Meaning like the actual person driving the car or the actual person owning the money, Like obviously you could be the person that, has all these things and stuff like that, but, be one of the people that doesn't know how to use it, doesn't know how to control it. So many different things, what you acquire doesn't make you you, because realistically a rich person could lose their money overnight, in a snap of a finger. But the person that, if you become that person that that you wish to be like, the one that can attain and maintain, having wealth, or maintain and attain having, a clear mindset, that's going to last you generations. Because realistically you could teach your son and daughter, you could teach their son and daughter, it's going to last you a long time. So of course becoming, you got to think about the secondhand part of, what's more important for you. Because personally, it's not like I don't want to, be able to have, the wealth that I want and, become that person that I want. But I have to understand that I personally do it for the feeling, to become that person, to be able to like sit down and accept my achievements, sit down with who I'm with and accept those achievements, even if at the end of the day, you do those things for no value. You got to be able to be okay with that. You got to be able to be okay with working really, really hard and not getting anything out of it. Because guess what? Not everything could be, for benefit, or, benefit in the sense of, money, or, you rather even get connections, Like there's people in this world that is so crazy, because like I swear, like the knowledge I've gained just by knowing them is so much greater than, the money that they've given me. They've given me $0, but they've given me a world of knowledge, a world of knowledge. So you gotta understand that sometimes you gotta lay low or accept the fact that it's not even worth the money sometimes. Because at the end of the day, it's a couple digits, a couple extra unnecessary things is gonna buy you. You don't need it. Like if you're that person right now that really has nothing, and then you're trying to work your way up, yeah, it'll feel better, but you already know what it's like to be at the bottom. You know how to survive. That's all that matters. Being happy, not satisfied, but happy at the bottom is way better than wanting to be happy when you're rich, Like, of course you can be rich, but if your drive is to be rich, then you'll be happy. I promise you, like, they do say money, like, of course money buys you happiness. I'm not gonna lie, that it does definitely buy you happiness, but I'm telling you, it's not gonna give you that kind of happiness where you feel good and you're happy, like, joyful about your day and stuff like that. Because, money drives people in the wrong way. Like, there's so many perspectives money has, like, on people. Like, let's say right now you are happy with being, low, but you're gonna work hard and know it's just not gonna be like that forever. Then it's a different feeling than, like wishing that you were rich and you're unhappy and you're working hard for it, and in the process you're still not happy because there's more that you still got to get. So you have this non-ending factor of cycling that unsatisfaction. But it's like, when can you satisfy those satisfaction? Because realistically you can be satisfied, but it's like Like there has to be, you have to have your goal, you know. Once you reach your goal, of course, you know, it's good to be accepting of it, but you can't just be like okay with it and stop, you know. You gotta want more too, but at the same time, like it's so complicated. But you know, you gotta learn balance. Realistically, you gotta learn balance. At the end of the day, you know, this is all just to become the happy person after you acquire, you know. You can't, like, it's so crazy. You can't lose yourself for money. That's a good one. You can't lose yourself for money. But either way, today's question, I'm not even gonna say quote, is what's more important, what you acquire or what you become.